up, everybody, and welcome to the Soul Society. My name is Solstice, and this is the October Manga Haul. Let's get into it. Number 1 on the list is PTSD Radio, and here it is. See, look at the little creepy face. So PTSD Radio is by mangaka Masaaki Nakayama. This was one of the first releases that I got for spooky season as well. As you can see, let's look at the inside. So PTSD Radio, and then you got some creepy faces there, and then a quick flip of the book. See, some nice artwork here. This manga includes like a lot of short stories, about 6 pages long. So if you're into some spooky art, then I would look this up. I enjoyed it. I actually did read it for October. I do plan on reading this again. I'm going to pick up the second one that should be coming out in the next coming months. But PTSD Radio, if you guys are interested in it, definitely go pick this up. But another spooky manga is Be Very Afraid of Kanako Inuki by Kanako Inuki. I think my favorite thing about this is the cover and the creepy art inside. So, it also has like an character sheets in the front, as well as for some of the stories it has, here you go, but it has like what Kanako Inuki was inspired by. So I enjoyed this too. All of the spooky manga I did read for October. So this also has short stories, as well as the inspiration that Kanako Inuki drew from to make the stories. So if you are interested in that, this is one of Kanako Inuki's one of her works that I currently own. I haven't heard much of Kanako Inuki, so this is my first time, but I will be looking forward to more from her, since she is a female horror mangaka, which is really interesting and exciting to me. So I'm definitely looking forward to more manga and art from her as well. Next is Dandadan, which I've had a time reading this one this season. Alright, and so with this one, it follows some kids. Basically, it's just aliens and supernatural things happening in this book. It gets real crazy, like in the first couple chapters. I laughed my ass off reading this and enjoyed it. So yeah, the artwork, it's standard. Here's some of the, if you can see, some of the panels for it. I did pick this up if you're looking for something like Dandara. Alright, and another one is Orochi. And so I do have the first of Orochi. This is Orochi Volume 2. As you can see, I love the covers on these. Like, look at that, the little shine of the title, and then the number 2, and then just whatever this is, like the tech, whatever that is. You can see Orochi right there. That is Orochi, and basically she just waltz around in people's lives, and chaos and destruction happen in the people's lives that she enters in. Some things happen because she's there, so she kind of is like a curse when she is in other people's lives, and some things just happen on their own. So here are some of the, like, look at that. And this is by Kazuo Umezu. So if you've heard of Kazuo Umezu, you know Drifting Classroom. So this was another read. I haven't gotten to this one. I have read one though, like a long time ago. So I just decided to put this in my collection and just keep continuing along with that. All right, and another creepy manga that I picked up this month is Night of the Living Cat. And this one was more like fun, supernatural than it was creepy. Of course, like looking at the cover, you see it's like zombies, but instead of turning into zombies, you turn into cats. That is literally the synopsis of this story. And just the panels, like this is one of the ones, just like Dan Dan Dan, that I was cracking up. Like some things happening here, but because they turn into cats, it's like not that serious, but it's still funny, and it's still like they make it like horror-esque, and they even put in pop culture references for this one. And this one is by Hawkman and Mecha Roots, who drew the art and wrote the story. If you want something like lighthearted but like fun to read, it's not really scary, but you appreciate the art, I would get this one. I laughed at this as well, and it's so cute because like cats, duh, cats, like who don't like cats? That's it for horror manga. So let's get into the other manga that I recently ordered. Let's start with Blue Lock. So I heard a lot about this, and I know that the anime is already out, but I'm one that prefers to read first before I watch the anime. So I picked up the first volume of Blue Lock. I did look in it, and so the art style is like, what? It's insane for a sports manga, you know. And as somebody who has watched Yawamushi Pedal and Kuroko's Basketball, I'm like really interested into this. Y'all let me know what other manga, sports manga or whatever that I should be checking out. I know I still have Haikyuu on my list, so please do not kill me in the comment section. I do have that on my watch list, just haven't gotten to it yet, but I definitely am gonna be into reading this probably very soon. And moving on, we have one of my favorites, which is, I like JoJo, and that is, I don't know, okay, Thus Spoke Rohan Kishibe. Now, I love JoJo. I watched all the parts of JoJo. Probably one of my favorite parts, not my favorite part, but one of my favorite parts is part 5, and Rohan Kishibe is hilarious in part 5, especially with him and his banter with Jotaro and Okuyasu. So if you like Araki and just whatever he writes or whatever, I would definitely look into getting this one, especially to add into your collection if you like JoJo or just, you know, anything of the sort. And the one thing that I really do appreciate is the hardcover, because the rest of the JoJo series are coming out in hardcover. So I'm just glad that this has a nice, beautiful, and hardcover. You know, I appreciate that. I appreciate the uniformity with it, and it's clearly it's the same size as the JoJo manga as well. So it will all fit the exact same on your shelf, just pointers. So another new manga that I recently picked up is Drip Drip. Yes, I heard so much about this and I just had to pick it up. Of course, this is by the same mangaka, Paru Itagaki, who wrote Beastars. And for the synopsis of this one, it is whenever Mako, this is the main character, Mako, when she thinks something is dirty, she gets a nosebleed. I thought that was really interesting, and I'm not going to flip too much into it because it does have some things. So I'll show you this, and it does have some pages that I cannot show because it was wrapped in plastic, and if you collect manga, you know what something being wrapped in plastic means. So I definitely have to pick this up. It looks interesting as hell. It's right up my alley too. Of course, like I said, I do love the mangaka who did Beastars, so I was gonna pick this up regardless, you know. Also, I have a lot more manga to go, so I'm just gonna pick up the speed. I did also read and I picked up Rooster Fighter, which is another interesting and fun manga. So of course, like, there's a rooster and he fights demons, and he also does a lot of things with his free time. That's all I'm gonna say. But this is a really fun manga. I enjoyed reading it. I actually finished this like last night. This is how like fun and entertaining like this book was. The monster art reminds me so much of One Punch Man when it comes to that. So I just love that it's like it's a different thing, you know. The MC isn't like a 12-year-old boy or something like that. It's a freaking chicken, you know. So that interested me the most. So I had to pick this up. All right, and the manga that I'm happy to be picking up and adding the most recent into my collection is Mob Psycho 100. Mob Psycho 100. Oh, this is the Reagan manga, but I do have the rest of them. But yeah, so this is all of Mob Psycho 100. So volumes 1 through 9 I have, and we can just go real quickly, and I'll show you the covers. Look at that. Now, I love Mob Psycho. I've only watched the first and second season, and I just decided before I watch the new season that I'll just pick up like the entire series, or the series, because I know it's still ongoing. So I was like, just let me pick up the manga that is out right now, that I can get. And surprisingly, because I did not have any of the manga in my collection yet, I was able to get all of them, including the Rega manga. So I'm very happy about that. I love these covers, by the way. I love these covers, you know. But yeah, so Mob Psycho 100 is about a scammer, Reagan, and Mob, who are they're ghost hunters basically, and they do exorcisms and scam people, unbeknownst to Mob. Mob also has powers of like a medium or whatever, and he does some real damage, and he's awkward as hell, and it's funny. So I just love Mob Psycho 100. So I can't wait to finish the manga that's currently out, and then get to watching season 3. Another manga that I decided to add to my collection is Our Teachers Are Dating. Now, this manga I have had in my collection for a long time. I've been waiting for another volume to add to my collection, and this is volume number 4. If you do not know, this is a GL manga, which because I am from the LGBT community, I freaking read these all the time. But this is about 2 teachers, which is the ones on the cover. They have had a big crush on each other, and they do cute, wholesome things, and they enter into a relationship, and now they get married, and I freaking love that for them. I love the continuation. It's not spoilers. That's what happens in this volume. I can't show you everything in this volume because, of course, this also came with the plastic cover. But you can see the little cute wholesomeness that is their relationship. I love them so much. So I was happy to get another volume from this series, and I can't wait to read it. I might read this first, actually. But the last of this manga haul, I got Hunter x Hunter. So I was able to get my hands on volume 1. You see 2, 5, see it, 7, 11, and 12. And I'm so glad that I finally get to add this to my collection. I haven't been really in a rush to add this into my collection because I've been watching the anime. I just wanted to add this into my collection because there's no way that because I love Yu Yu Hakusho, and there's no way that I don't have like Hunter x Hunter or something from Yoshiro Togashi in my collection. Like, it was time. It was time. This is the last of the manga that I collected this October. So if there's anything that you liked or want to know more about for this manga haul, please let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps with the channel. Everything that I listed in the video, I will have everything linked in the description from this manga haul, as well as my socials if you want to follow me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.